I'm so that very see it's true. This man bears no more guilt than you. Where am I? 24601. I went swimming earlier, and now this is what my hair is doing. So I thought about having this video just be the song, but then I decided maybe not. I did think it would be funny though. This, as maybe you could guess, is a kind of about me sort of video. I mean, you know, at the beginning of a book, it's exposition. It tells you a little bit about the characters you're about to hang out with for the next several hundred pages. Maybe. Could be a long book. So, my name is Melania. I didn't introduce myself in my last video, so I'm doing it now. I am 21 years old. In 22 days, I will be 22 years old. I grew up in Texas. I have a family that I love a lot. I have friends that I love a lot. I came up with 5 facts. High five. I came up with 5 facts about myself that I thought were just kind of important things to know about me. Probably things like a lot of people know about me if they get to know me, but not necessarily you know them immediately right when you meet me. Let's get into it, shall we? The first fact is I love music. I mean, maybe you could tell a little bit with the Les Miserables. I've loved music since I was a kid. I didn't know that it was that big of a passion for me for a long time. Like, everyone likes music, so it's not really like a thing that you tell people about yourself. I took piano lessons when I was a kid. I was in choir in high school. I started off in theater and then I did musicals, and I was like, I do like the singing more. In the past year, I started playing the ukulele. I've had a guitar for like 9 years. I recently started trying to play it. I could play like 7 chords. So, not to brag, but I need a lot of help. I'm not good at instruments quite yet, but I'm working on it. And I recently changed my majors / transferred schools to pursue a degree in music education because I'd like to teach choir to middle or high schoolers, teach people how to sing. I'd really love to do that because that's brought me a lot of joy and like meaning and friendships and relationships and just lots of, well, that's a weird look, a lot of great things to my life, and I want to spread that and teach kids and people of all ages that love. And let's move on. The second thing is, I don't know how to say it. I'm a big nerd. Well, for one, I love math a lot. I took differential equations for fun. Like, it's useful for physics and engineering, maybe. It's been a while. But I was neither of those things. I was computer science before I changed to music, which is kind of a weird thing to do. But I thought because I was good at math, I thought I'd be good for engineering. But, I wasn't. I was not. Engineering was not good for me. Man, I keep stuttering. Hopefully that's not too hard to edit. But also, I've read comics, like I've bought physical comics. I mean, it's really cool to be nerdy right now, like superhero movies, Wonder Woman. Like, you don't have to be a nerd to like superhero movies. But I read webcomics, and I said I've watched YouTube for 10 years. That has involved a lot of nerdy stuff. I have cosplayed before. That's a thing that I have done. There aren't pictures that I'm gonna show you. Oh. I've played computer games since I was a small child, like 4 years old. I played computer games since I was 4 years old. I mean, like, they were educational, but they were a lot of fun. I played these like Nancy Drew mystery solving games, which are the best. I love puzzle games with all of my puzzle game loving part of my heart. And I played The Sims just faithfully for several years. That is so many hours I'm not getting back. It's fun. I care about my Sims. And RPGs. I like, I've played lots of Dragon Age. I have not finished a game. I'm really bad at finishing things. I got like a 3DS 2 summers ago. I played some Pokemon, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time at the beginning of this summer. I need to get back to it. So many things, lots of things. Memes. The third thing is a little more serious, but I mean, we're friends now. I've told you that I have cosplayed, so. The third thing is I have enough trouble having enough energy to do all the things I want to do. I've just told you like a big long list of the things I like doing, but a lot of times I'll waste time or feel overwhelmed and sit and not do any of the things that I want to work on and practice. Like I like writing music and practicing singing and playing guitar and playing ukulele. I don't get around to practicing. I like playing video games and drawing and stuff, and I just forget to do it because I feel tired and overwhelmed, and like I'll just look at Facebook or Twitter or YouTube for just hours and not be productive at all, and I don't like it, and I need to plan my time better. That might be more of it. Less about having energy, although like thinking about all the things I want to do makes me tired. I just need to work on time management and being better at priorities. So there's a flaw, I guess. That's a fact. The fourth thing is I have a lot of empathy, which like sounds kind of like a braggy or like just like a yeah, you care about people, cool. But like it's more I can see every side of an issue pretty well, which sounds like a good thing. And I mean, it is a good thing. I can put myself in almost anyone's shoes. Like, it works for me in that I can listen to anyone like tell me about a problem and I can just understand and kind of see their perspective, and also like see the other person's perspective and kind of try to give them insight on that. But it also makes it really hard to like come up with my own viewpoints on things, because I'm like, well, I can see how you argue this point and I can also see how to argue the other point, and it's just like I guess it's something. So a lot of times I'll take other people's opinions and just be like, I guess that's good enough. And like, that's not the way I really want to live my life. But I mean, it's what I did with like finding music I liked for a long time. I was just like, well, this other person said this was good, so I'm gonna listen to it. I think I have more of a taste of my own now. And I mean, I can tell when things are right and wrong. I mean, as I've matured, I've figured out how to have my own opinions. But it's both like a blessing and a curse to be able to see multiple perspectives at once. I don't think I'd want it to be different. And then the fifth thing, which is the most important thing about me, and I've spent time thinking about whether I wanted to bring this up because I mean, like, lots of people don't care or are like supportive, and some people are like, ugh, you're one of them, you're one of those people. But I'll stop beating around the bush. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. There's no way I would be the person I am without him. I mean, it shaped my life. Like, I grew up in a Christian family going to church, and it's like that was something. But like the relationship didn't really become real to me until I went to college and started spending a lot more time around people who didn't believe the way I did. I got along with them. I liked being around them. But it was obvious we had different values in some ways, and that really pulled me into places I either didn't want to go or shouldn't have gone. And there are things that I wish I hadn't done. But a year ago I got back into a Christian community and became friends with people who encouraged me and loved me unconditionally, and I can't tell you where I would be without them. And without that. So, yeah, it's just important to me. I'm not gonna be like a Christian YouTuber. If that's a thing, I'm a Christian and I'm gonna make some YouTube videos, and my relationship with Jesus colors my entire life, but I'm not gonna be like, here's some Christian dating advice, because dating is not one of my strong suits anyway. My battery's dying, so I'm just gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to the rest of these videos that I'll be making. Hope you do too. Ding. What? Okay, bye. stop? How do you make this stop recording? I'm just gonna turn it off.